Go. We're starting map 1 over. Still London Royale with cheese against the Toronto Falters, looking from Nightfall's point of view. And Toronto, or London, excuse me, has their 10 pegs set up firmly in the corner of P1. Catching one on Esky, comes up behind. There we go. And Nightfall just doing some house cleaning in the back, trying to get them out of their spawns. 18-0 in favor of the London Royale with cheese right now. It's Fried. Catches one at the P3 door. Now it looks like he's going to try to go in there, spawn, and clean things out, but Fried gets fried on the outside and need to be eaten. Working her way around over to the stairwell and put into P1. There's one caught. Nightfall tossing a hello there. It does connect as we get ready for this P2 rotation. If I'm looking at the mini map right again, I'm seeing all kinds of purple arrows. Q. Here we go. 50-0 in favor of the London Royale with cheese.
Yeah, a bit of the same strategy from the teams as the first go-around, but London was a lot more successful. 50 points is about as good as you can do on the P1, so... But in the same sense, Falters are better off in their hold, at least right away anyway. They've got the back spawn. They're going to give up a couple seconds, but if this break goes well, it should mean they're able to get the hill with the close spawn in. But they're going to lose track of that member. He'll get 2. Could be big. 2-on-2 on the hill, and it's going to go the way of Anthony, who started off strong last time and has done so again. He's up to 6-3. That would have been for 7-3, but looking for a good trade out of the guy there. So Tony challenging this out. Going to get picked up by Robotics. So right now, like, London just does not want to let these kills go. That's 4 dead in the feed. They are just hot as ever. Restart or not, they are going to get you. Looks like the Falters have maybe given up on that last hill. Only able to get 13 seconds out of their spawns for it. So going to look to do better on this one. They need to find this kill in the back. No, it's going to be found by Fried and Nightfall. So this is tough right now. They've got to find their way back into this coffee.
As Chomp comes to the back door on this C3, now that's the Renetti do the talking, but he gets mowed down himself. Robotic tosses a hello there up Esky. Trying to clean anybody out of P1 is Fluffy on the outside. Trying to keep the stairwell clear from this P3. Switching over to Renetti, sending some rounds. Oh, gets taken down himself. 82 to 13 in favor of the Royale with cheese. Chomp. Oh, Chomp trying to take a Chomp out of that's quarter pounder here in P3, and they just get mowed down. Now Anthony keeping anything purple off this P3 hill as they're working around getting ready to rotate over to P4. And if I'm looking, I'm seeing nothing but purple coming out of their spawn. As quick as they come out, they get sent right back. Anthony, oh man, does a nice little two-piece there with Dr. Anita B. Eaton and Fluffy as we get ready to go into P4. 105-22 in favor of the quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah, slaying has just continued for the Royale with cheese. They're able to hold on to the slaying title, hold on to the points title as of now. So kills going all in their favor. A new 2v2 on the hill. First kill is going to go the way of Fluffy. Second will go the way of Anthony. And all these trades are now in line. It seems like the Falters have done a bit better of a job this time around. One member breaks in, won't get the kill. So maybe now with these kills, they're able to secure some time. It's a tough hill to break into. 33 seconds on the board could bring this to a 40-point game, which you've seen the start of this game so far. It's been nothing but London Royale cheese. You're glad to see a bit of eating from the Falters back. They're getting all these kills on the external. One more man in the boxes will secure the rest of this time. Looks like Doctor's got that one. Doctor's turned it up a lot here. 9 and 10. 13 seconds more to be gained. Like I said, about a 40-point game now going into P5. It's a tough hill to hold as well. We will see if the break comes in for the Falters as Dr. Anita needs only one more for that crew. Is going to play it slow, wait for a bit of help. Some of these trades are starting to go down on new coffee. It's a lot closer now.
Yes, it is. 106-62 in favor of the London Royale with cheese. Robotic gets taken out just, oh man. Man, Fluffy not even getting a chance in. Are these folks actually bronze? I mean, geez, there's a name. There's a hello there. They both connect. We have London on the hill right now. 115-62 in favor of the Royale with cheese. Nightfall trying to do a little rope-a-dope airborne stuff. It didn't work. Fluffy gets taken down from behind the truck. 125-62. Nightfall trying to work his way over. Oh, man, it's nothing but London right now. Chomp gets chomped just outside the hill. Fried off the bridge gets taken down. Now Nightfall. Let's see. Already rotating to P1. I'm seeing all kinds of purple in there and a mix of red. It's going to get dicey here in a few seconds. 132-73 in favor of London.
Yeah, good trades. I mean, London able to hold down that P5 for the majority of time, give themselves a bit more of a lead. 30 more points they accrued in that one. Doctor's still trying to keep this slaying up. 4 seconds on the hill. Nobody really able to find too much time if you are the Falters. They're just trying to come in and chow, get these trades going, but just always seems like there's somebody taking the reins on the side of London and able to pick up the pressures. Chomps going to find his way in, but it's Fried's turn this time. Tony D's going to get fried again by the man himself, so another 2 kills. Trade comes in from Robotic. All these kills going down, and it's just London accruing the time. Fluffy will get traded out, so P1, 2 red arrows inside of it. Seems like we're going to see the Falters attempt to get a bit more of a setup going on to that new, but they got 2 players coming to break new. This is pretty much it. If these 2 players can find this break here, it will probably be over, but maybe a hold. Fluffy's going to get taken down. That'll be a red arrow on the inside track. Some time on old going the way of the Falters, but the setup on new looks pretty good. It's going to be a tough break for them, Coffee.
As Toronto goes ahead and gets that scrap time, we switch over to P2. As I'm seeing red arrows down there, 168.88 in favor of the London Royale with cheese. And here we go. Fried already on the hill as Tony works his way around through P4. Watching the backside of P3, gets a quick hello there. As, oh man, Nightfall tries, he gets taken down. Fried gets taken down. So this P2 hill is nothing but London's or Toronto so far this time. And that's a good thing. They're actually catching up. Fluffy with a little trophy action, and then he...
Here we go.
1 piece and a 2 piece. There we go, Fluffy. That's the way, we like it. As Anthony trying to sneak his way up the back stairs. Say, hi, how you doing? There's 1. Is he going to get the 2 piece? Oh, man. Switches the Renetti, gets the 2 piece. Had to work at it. 179-109 in favor of the London Royale still. As we get ready to go back inside the mall for this P3. Chomp already setting things up. And the rotation going on right about now, 191-109 in favor of London.
But how you wanted to do it if you were the Falters, you end up getting a lot of time on that old and then just flipping out right at the end. So you can get a lot of time here if you just pick up all these kills through the spawn. That 1 number 6 member could be a nail in the side. And of course, the 2 window players are going to break it wide open. So this might be a nice break for the London Royale with cheese as they're finding a lot of these kills. But the inside track is the way of the Falters right now. Anthony's got to try and come in and make a big deal out of things. Gonna slide in, shots coming down with the help of the nade. Big kill onto Tony D. Anthony's got this team the spawns now. This is looking very good for the Royale with cheese. 30 seconds still left to be claimed. All of the Falters are spawning out. They've got to go absolutely massive. If you are Dr. Anita, and she flies in, not going to have any kills go her way other than the first one. So Tony D trying to do a bit of help. Fried pushing out now. These slays are coming through. Not too bad by the Falters. They were finding a lot of these kills, just unable to find the last one a few times there and still spawning out. So 8 more seconds will go the way. They will only need around 30 for the rest of the game, and Falters got a lot of work to do.
As we get ready to go to this P4, 218-120 in favor of the London Royale with cheese. And here we go, Tony D coming in with a cruise already. Kaboom! Doesn't connect, but it lets them know that they are in the game. Chomp gets taken down up on top of P4 as Bride comes into that back hidey hole. I've used that spot many a time. Dr. Anita B. Eaton working her way around through P3. Catches them at the boxes, gets traded out herself. 228-120. There's a hello there right before the trophy. Fluffy working into the hill, sending some up into the back entrance of the mall. 233-120 in favor of London. So let's see. Is London going to be able to hold it off? Dr. Anita B. Eaton takes a 1. Switches the Renetti. Oh, man, but gets traded off. Looks like we're going to go ahead and make a P5 out of the deal. Maybe 248, 249. Give it to the London Royale with cheese. 250-120.
Yeah, and I mean, just the strong start, right? That's kind of the one problem I have with when you do the rotation over to P2 right away. Yes, can you put yourself in a greater position, and on P1, doesn't end up giving you the full hill because the game just started, sure, but you end up...
Toronto against London Royale with cheese for a search and destroy on Karachi. As we're watching from Tony's point of view right now, looks like they're going to make a run over to that B side. Nightfall is already set up in a beautiful little hidey hole. Chomp watching up top, making sure nothing red comes through. He sends a couple love taps into one, receives some himself. Nightfall works his way back up and around and up, I should say, as Dr. Anita B. Eaton is the bait. Nightfall drawing the first blood on the Fluffy. Nightfall in that nice spot there underneath the bridge queue. And, Fried Pride was trying, but that MCW just can't talk for him right now.
Yeah, just trying to get it to talk nice to him. It doesn't seem to be doing it, but Falters are kind of penned in with Fried this far. It's a tough kill to find, and Fried will find that one. So they're gonna look to come through the middle, and that'll be their way in. They kill Anthony in the mid, and this should open up a little bit of room for him. But a 2v3, no bomb down yet, will mean they need to get going quickly. But Doctor's gonna even it up. Got one more Tango to deal with. Pulls out the Renetti, gets some nice shots, but Fried's ready for that one. The smoke gonna come out. A plant going down. That might have been a smoke. I was a stun all the way back. Robotic's going to chow, but he is out of there already. So maybe the smoke did do him a bit of favor as Tony D is now into the 1v2. He's made his way out. Robotic looks like they want to hop this. Gonna hop it. Shots coming out. Big kill. Gonna fly into the second, but Fried will have that one. So Fried making sure to stop what could have been a clutch 2v3 there from the Falters. And it's going to be 1-0 for the London Royale Cheese.
Now, let's see if this is going to be hopefully this is not an indication of this whole search map. I mean, London still has the momentum from that hard point, but now this is search. It's a different mode. It's a different map. And we both know that you have to slow down when you're playing search and destroy. I mean, that smoke play by Tony D, that was smart in this last round. But let's see how London answers on their offensive round. As we're looking for Fried's point of view right now, Nightfall is the bomb carrier for the London Royale with cheese. Fried making his way through the middle of the map over at P1, tossing a hello there. It does connect. Switches over to the MCW. Oh, man, gives some love taps. Just about has one. Now Tony D set up. They're behind the Jersey barrier right there at Nightfall. Sneaking his way upstairs. A little ADS walk. Hey, how you doing? Have some bullets. Nightfall is all that's left for London. So it is a 3-on-1 as Fluffy just gets taken down. And now Tony just gets taken down. 1v2. No, not able to plant. Well, he has the bomb, but there's too many Falters around for him to plant a bomb.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in, especially with the rival. You got to make some nice shots. That grenade was a good start, but almost kind of got to go off of it because you got to hit some impossible shots onto what I assume is at least one MCW. Mind you, Dr. Anita's been ripping us up a lot of this game and might have just fried him, but a lot easier shooting from that spot onto the bridge than vice versa, really. So 1-1 as the yeah, I didn't even had an MCW, so bit tough there, but the Falters the good answer back, tying this up at 1.
Watching that final kill from Dr. Anita B. Eaton. Now we flip over. Toronto's going to be on their offense. Let's see how they're going to make them weapons talk. And let's see what the London quarter pounder with cheese does on defense. Let's do this as Tony D is the bomb carrier. Watching from Fluffy's point of view. Fluffy on his 6. Tosses a hello there over into P1. Then a nade to follow. Tony D working his way around. Oh, man, nice. He draws the first blood on the Nightfall, but he gets some left taps. He's going to, oh, man, but he gets taken down in the corner of P1. Chomp got to work his way around. MCW drawn. What's he going to do? Fluffy sets up in the corner. Chomp on the stairs. Looks like they're going TDM mode. Oh, now it's a 2v2. Robotic. Oh, man, Robotic gets taken down. Fried is all that's left. A 1-on-2 with just a Renetti. Chomp the bomb carrier. Fried set up behind that Renault Fuego there. Oh, now it's a 1v1. Chomp against Fried. The bomb is planted at B. Let's see. Is Fried going to be able to get the defuse? Doesn't goes off. Doesn't connect with anyone. Fried thinks he's in the home clear. 28 seconds left in the round. Chomp on the high ground, working his way around. Sees him at the bridge. Sends some rounds. Gives a left tap. 20 seconds left. Fried goes for the there's the stun. Starts to go for the defuse. And then he's like, nope, I'm going to back off. 9 seconds left in the round. Chomp gets it. Toronto off the bridge. Stick 2-1.
Now, if Iceberg was worth his merit here, he'd find us the clip of seeing that nade get thrown. Because that, Chomp, when you look back on this, you're going to see that nade did more work than you could ever know. As he probably would have had that defuse if he just stuck it out. But I don't blame him for thinking that the chow was probably going to come after that nade hit. But Just perfectly played out of Chomp to make sure that they ended up doing that, because that was, I think, what would that have been, a 1v3 or maybe a 2v3 in the end of it for the Falter, or sorry, for the London Royale Cheese, but able to hold things down was Chomp with that nade. So a great start from him as we now see the Royale with Cheese taking it out to the A side. All 4 members going to take out the different elevations and go at this A bomb. Everybody's flying onto it. Tony D's going to stop the first. Will he get ready for a second? Doesn't seem like he will be, but he's going to get out with his life. No, he won't. Robotic will find that kill. That's absolutely massive. Trading out 1 for 1. Bomb is down, but they should be able to retrieve it. This AC player can be tough, though. Anita's got been shooting good, too. Finds those first one. Goes for the second chow. Almost read that, but Anthony finds the lane. Chomp should be able to come in here now. Going to try and trade it out. Anthony almost finds it on a Chomp. A 2v2 now. These teams are flying at each other as Fluffy is now in the top red room. Fried will find another. There's a 2v1 for London Royale. Geez, Fluffy, one more. Fried will find, or sorry, Fried gets found. Fluffy's got it. And this fight is coming sooner than he might be ready for. He's going to make his way out of here.
Robotic. Here we go. 1-on-1. Is he going to get the bomb planted? No, he's right. If I'm looking at the mini map right, Robotic looks like he might be. Oh, he's just ducking and weaving, dodging and weaving. I would have closed them doors. Making his way through the junkyard P5. Okay, it's clear. I might try to get a plant. 14 seconds left. Is he going to be able to? He's going to try it to give him some extra time with 10 seconds left in the round. There's the plant. B is clear. The bomb's planted at A. Robotic making his way to the back of the diner. Fluffy has some work cut out for him. Got to keep that high ground and make his way all the way over onto the P2 side, onto the diner side. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, Robotic gets taken down. Fluffy with time to kill. Going to go ahead, get the defuse. Toronto take the lead, 3-1.
Yeah, that was a bloodbath of a round to start off. I'm surprised we didn't immediately almost get that fight between the two right after the bloodbath, but they kind of dodge each other. Fluffy goes, checks out the other bomb real quick, which, you know, give himself a second to breathe, my goodness, and get the clutch in his veins as he's able to find it. Those are some great shots. It's not an easy kill on the guy on that back heady there, and he managed to do so. So Falters showing a bit of a different level of ice. This is probably how they got this far. You got to play Search and Destroy well to win championships. So they're seemingly trying to do it here. 3-1. Been some good rounds out of them. Not really having to clutch too much. And if not, just make sure they don't throw their leads. But Tony D going to take this chow and not going to die there. That's a big life to be played. He's 5-4. He's been in the thick of it this round, or this game so far. Both these chowing out, and Dr. Knee is going to find first blood.
On to Robotic. Anthony tosses one from up top. Fried at the back of the diner. Oh, man, takes down the... No, he doesn't take down the bomb carrier, but he gets Fluffy. So Fried is owning that diner. Nightfall, hi, how you doing? So here we go. It is a 3v2. Nightfall up in top of red. Oh, Chomp sees him and takes him down. So now it's a 2-on-2. Excuse me, Fried watching the bottom of red. Tony D looks like he's going to go ahead and work his way over onto that B side. At that, yeah. Chomp giving them the all clear. They're making their way over from P2. Tony D going ahead, popping the smoke, setting the bomb right there on that B site. Here we go. 45 seconds left in the round. 2v2. Anthony working his way up. Fried on the back side. It's like, okay, let's try this. Being very cautious, very slow. Anthony on the high ground. Fried down below. Watch it left, watch it right, watch it under the bridge. Oh. He gets taken down. Anthony's all that's left. 21 seconds left in the round. 2v1. Oh, gets some lounge, gets a love tap, doesn't matter. Toronto takes them out. They're up 4-1.
Yeah, just some good spots out of Toronto there. I mean, even, I don't remember who that was that quite chowed out Tony D there if it was Fried, but it was, you know, he was pretty much ready for that fight. He had his gun, you know, was pretty much predicting he'd be in the back of that bridge and still lost it due to the spot from the Falters. So, and then after those shots come above the member in Chomp, all you do is turn, support your buddy, and there's a nice easy kill. So we're definitely seeing a little search and destroy expertise come out of the Falters so far. They've showed really good working off of each other, using these duo situations to help each other out and make these kills a little easier. Gonna have to see the same from the Royale with Cheese. They've been in these rounds. They've all been kind of doable. It's just the Falters finding that last set of kills. This is mid hit. I don't think Chomp's gonna be ready for this. He's gonna get taken out. No trade there. So that'll be a quick first blood out of Fried, as now what they do out of this mid positioning will be the next, as it seems like all these Falter arrows are trying to kind of keep them trapped in. It's going to be 1 kill. That's going to be 2 for Dr. Anita, but Fried will find the trade into a familiar spot now into the 2v2.
Here we go. Anthony and Fried. Tony D. Oh, he gets a couple love taps from up above. Oh, then he gets taken down. So here we go. Fluffy against Anthony. TDM 1v1. And Anthony has all the time in the world right now because he's got the bomb. Time starts to run down. He can just plant it and get himself a fresh 45. But he doesn't think he's going to need it. Over at P4, takes him down. London off the breadstick, 4-2.
And it felt like you needed the high ground almost to kill Fluffy. I would have been a little scared. I mean, not if I'm Anthony, of course. I'm a cold-hearted killer in that sense. But Fluffy's been pretty good in these clutch situations and just kind of had the much less strong position in that gunfight. Anakin would agree with him anyway, but a big fight. 4-2 now is the score. And like we were kind of saying, these London Royale Cheese have not been out of this game really at all. It's just these kind of late round situations have typically gone the way of the Falters. So maybe that starts to change now after that clutch from your man in Anthony, as we're going to see the Falters now take a hit out to this A side, and it's same 2-on-2 setup for the Royale with Cheese. Going to quickly know not much is coming B, and the grenades and stuff all came A. The Rapka chow from Anthony not going to go his way. Quickly the fight's out. Pillar remember, this is a tough shot for Anthony. Doctor's going to get that one. Another one from Chomp. I'll put this into a 4v2 quick, and that they got the site control. This looks like a strong position, Coffee.
Yes, it does. It's Nightfall. Oh, man, Nightfall gets taken out over a broken robotic up at top of by P2. All that's left, the bomb is planted at A. Robotic has a lot of work to do. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Falters to go through. Not able to. Toronto 5, London 2.
Yeah, Toronto seeming to know exactly what they wanted to do with that push there, going through the A side, and then kind of just how it goes with the 2-on-2 split, right, is that if you find those kills on those two members inside the site, you know you've got a pretty full site for you to take advantage of, and it's a very hard break for the other two, but kind of got to live and die by the 2-2 splits pros and its cons. But here we are now, 5-2. Great spot for the Falters. They've looked good all match. Chomps been doing a lot of work out there. London Royale Cheese, I wouldn't put it past them to bring this back just because a lot of these rounds have been so close. I feel like that was our most quick and easy round for the Falters, so maybe they can do that a bunch more, but usually it hasn't been the case with 2 people in mid, 2 kind of slow pushing this B side. Smoke's going to come out. Chomp's going to find first blood. 4v3 now on the cards. They will have to do it from lower numbers, and it's going to be a 4v2 right away. Toronto wants to take this one and quick.
Yes, they do. It's Anthony on the high ground right now. He's got to hold it. He's also the bomb carrier for London on a 4v2. Is he going to try for B? Is he going to make his way over to A? He's over, looks like he's over P3, P4 area. Tony D playing cat and mouse, or Anthony, I'm sorry. All that's left right now for London. He gets taken down. Toronto take the map, 6-2.
Yeah, and again, we kind of questioned it going into the map. I don't know if we went back, we'd see the same results, but for watching the Bronze Division play, I mean, that was some great search and destroy out of them. Doctor and them worked really well together, and in all their clutches.
High-rise control. London against Toronto, looking from Nightfall's point of view. Nightfall making his way underneath blue. Is he going to try? Oh, man, as Chomp draws the first blood. Fried up top, trying to clean off that blue side as... Oh, there we go. Anthony on the blue hill, on the B hill right now. What the heck am I thinking? Tony D trying to keep things clear from the back, but gets mowed down. Fried up by the helicopter. Gets taken off the pad. Robotic on the hill along with Anthony. So there's a small stack at B. Word to Jim's. 1 tick at B, tick and a half. Working on 2 ticks at B. Here we go. Chomp coming up from up top. Hi, how you doing? 2.5. It don't matter. That B point is secured. We have another minute to play with, Q.
And getting to work early and often. Anthony 4-0, kicking this one off. Fried gonna try and do the same. Get into the spawn, find a bunch of kills. A lot of damage down. Anthony's gonna clean both of those up for him. Chow is out. This is a tough spot to be in. They got guys on A and they are just pushing your spawn. Anthony up to 6-0. Gonna find one more. Snap into the second. Get some shots down. Not going to find that one. Chow's out to the third guy, but Anita will get that. Just like that, the propane tank takes its first victim, and it will be the Falters that go down to it. Just when you thought they were going to catch a break, they do not. Chomp popping up. He's got to do a lot of heavy work here. Not going to hit that jump, and will fall right in the laps of a couple of members. Tony picks up a big one. Robotic trades it out right away, though. 2 ticks onto A. This is going very quickly. Anthony finds another one down mid. Only a couple more challenge. Anthony's got more in the middle now. Chomps going to fly in. Not touching time. And the Royale with cheese will find a quick round 1.
Is this how the control map's going to be? If it is, oh yeah.
Yeah, we were flying out there.
Oh yeah, Daddy liked. Coffee liked that one. Now let's see how the Toronto Falters answer on their offensive round. And we have to remember, there is a cruise on the board. As we're looking from Dr. Anita B. Eaton's point of view right now, the Renetti is out through the window. There's a hello there. All kinds of boomy violence up top. And, oh, man! Propane tank takes out Nightfall already. Small stack at A. Word to Jim. Full stack at A. Word to Jim's. Robotics gets taken out. Chompy gets first blood. And we have 1 ticket A. Checking a half at A right now. As Fluffy is the only one holding it down for Toronto. Anthony on a 5 spree. But it don't matter. A is cleared off. Toronto only has 1 ticket progression on that A point right now. Is Anthony working his way up at the back of the helipad. Sends him right. Oh, man, there he goes. Finally gets his man over there on the side. 58 seconds left in this second round. Anthony. Oh, man, Anthony gets taken down off the helipad as Tony D works his way around. Toronto pops back onto that A side. Tony D is holding it down, taking a half at A. Are we going to get a second tick? Boom, there we go. 2 ticks at A and a hello there, but it don't matter. Oh, man, Chomp on that B side now. Here we go. Let's start some progression on the other side as Chomp gets mowed down, but Fluffy is already on that B hill. Dr. Anita B. Eaton comes onto that A side. There we go. Does a little cleaning off out of blue, but gets taken down. Tony D setting things up on blue right now. We have 2 ticks. We have a full stack at B. Word to Jim and 2 ticks on that B side. Anthony trying to do some cleaning up, but not being very successful. 2.5 at B. Let's go ahead. Give it to Toronto. That B point is secured. We have another minute to play with.
Yeah, and Toronto finding some success, able to get that B point, has a tick onto A. Robotics going to get some shots into the back. Fluffy's got a big life to play right now. Robotics struggling to get up those stairs. Not sure what's going on with him there, but shots going out. Nightfall going to take advantage of this. Maybe everybody just dealing with a little bit of lag right now. I'm not 100% certain, but server may be dying in our very arms. Everybody make one prayer out to the server that it pulls through. So it looks like it maybe did there. Robotic firing on. Anita going to fly to the point. Couple kills coming out. Robotic going to take the chow, but Anita's now on. One more member in the back. It will be Anthony coming back. Going to find that kill, take away some of that progress. Not able to get any ticks out of that really from that push in the Falters, but maybe some kills, give them some map position. Because they're going to have to find in this last minute here, Coffee, one more push if they want to win this offense.
And there's a 1 life advantage. Oh, hello. There's a 2 life advantage for London right now as Fried down over on that B side, or A side, excuse me, trying to keep anything purple off of it. Fried, the lone defender right now. Toronto with no respawns left. London with 6 lives. Fried holding down the hill. Toronto with 3. So here we go. It's a 6v3. Tony D comes up onto the helipad as Anthony sees him, shoots him, nades him, doesn't connect. London down to 4 lives right now. 15 seconds left. Chomp on the hill trying to get a capture. And there is a small stack over at A. Word to Jim. Tony D is all that's left on that A point. It's 3v2. Fried. Now it's just Dr. Anita B. Eaton. Anita gets taken down. London. Take it. 2-0.
Just gets so close there at the end. I mean, just giving them every chance they had. They're flying onto it. The lives got a little bit close to even there. And like Fried and some of these guys just went hard on that hill, and then just finding those shots through the green tarp are enough to make that another round. I mean, that was a heartbreaker if you are the Falters. You got so close, but just fighting against that live count that whole time made it very tough. Had to go on that last life. Red numbers, it's always tough pushing against the clock, but sometimes when all the heroes are made are in those red numbers. So right now, all the round count numbers are red, and it is 2-0 for the London Royale Cheese. Looking for one more round to end this one out.
especially if them red numbers are very low. Chomp drawing the first blood on the Fried as Dr. Anita B. Eaton comes upstairs. Oh man, takes a one. Is she going to get a two-piece? No, she's not able to get the two-piece. Nightfall working his way around. Does a little house cleaning, and he's going to go ahead and start to capture on that B side for London Royale with cheese till he gets taken down off the transformer there. Tony D doesn't even make it to spawn trap, but Anthony on that B hill for London, holding it down, pops off just for a brief second, pops back on, one ticket B, as we have a full stack, or now it's a small stack of B, word to Jim, but it don't matter, it's a stack. There was a hello there, 2 ticks of B for London, 2.5, they're going to make this round go quick. Here we go, 2.5, contest, clean out, oh man, now they got that B point cleaned off. Robotic gets mowed down. Chomp trying to take out the whoever's on the helipad. Sends some rounds. Oh, he gets a few left taps, but doesn't connect with anything. Anthony up on top, over at the chopper right now. Is he going to try to make it over to that B side? Relay some information. There he goes. He's on the B hill. He's just alone on the B hill. There's a contest. He gets stunned. The B point is secured. We have another minute to play with.
Yeah, able to finish off that B point after some good defending from the Falters, but time added now, and they have a 1 life advantage if you are the Royal. She's trying to close this one out. Fluffy trying to gain a bit back of that map. Here comes the Chow, gonna find some good shots with the help of his teammate, but there are more members here. A lot of the kills going the way of the Falters, but Nightfall finding his way behind, and Robotic is here as well. So it's like Nightfall kind of tried to get out of dodge there, wasn't able to do so, but Robotic could be an annoying member now in your spawn. Don't think he's made his location known yet. Gonna look to go get at least one. Gonna find that Fluffy's gonna get calm out to his team. We got one behind us, guys. As Robotic looking for more. Tony D gonna fly onto him. Robotic finds that one too. Being so annoying over in that spawn room. Drawing all attention from the Falters. Quickly pushing into position. Nita's trying to clean up these other people. Robotic still, I believe, alive in the spawn. Gonna be pushing in again. That's Nightfall now going into the back of their spawn. Fluffy gonna be pissed off when he finds another death from behind here. Nightfall snaps in, gets traded out almost immediately though. So now they got everybody in front of them. They just gotta find this set of kills.
They do. Robotic finds himself one as we have a small stack on that A point word to Jim's. Robotic trying to give some cover. Okay, we have a tick and a half at A. Toronto's down to 4 lives. Anthony holding down the hill firmly for the London Royale with cheese, but Dr. Anita B. Eaton is on the hill, making the contest, making the clock stop, making the progression stop. Anthony Caesar puts some bullets in. There we go. Coming up on 2 ticks today for the London Royale with cheese, but gets taken down. It is a 4v2. London down to 4 lives against just Chump. It is a 4-on-1. We've seen it many a time in Surge. It don't matter. London take the map. 3-0.
Yeah, just a little bit too much slaying power, unfortunately, there for the Falters. The London Royale cheese just going to work every round, back and forward. They're finding all the kills. Fried with this nice Ravka shot.
Hard point, London Royale with cheese, where Fried gets the first blood against the Toronto Falters as we go into this P1. Dr. Anita B. Eaton working her way up the stairs, drops back down to do a quick reload, but gets taken out as Robotic works his way into the P1 hill. Gets a nice shared kill right there. Robotic, all that's left out of a team kill, gets a quick stun. Tony D on the hill for Toronto right now, looking like this is trying to be a complete reverse of what happened in the first hard point. Chomp working his way through, tossing a nade, doesn't connect, go upstairs, watch from the bar. No, he's not able to connect with anything. 12-10 right now. Only a 3-point lead for the Toronto Falters as we kick into this P2.
And not much gained on P1, but now as we look to the back, maybe people are able to secure these back spawns and do a bit of work with them. But Tony D finding that first kill to break it open, another kill on the other side from Anita. So these are some good break kills. They're holding the external position after, which will allow them to eventually close the box and find most of the kills, which they are doing right now. So again, we're seeing these fundamentals from the Falters maybe coming in and doing some work for them in this hard point as they're able to get about a 10-point lead now. And looking to get more, but these outside kills, Fried, Robotic always looking at these breaks, and they are doing it again, but good kills from the Falters to secure the point right now. That number 3 is going to be the last tough guy to have to kill. Just Just hopping up on that is Anthony now in the hill. Looking to keep this at least white before they get rotating. Not going to do that, so they will be able to get this last time. That was a very good hill out of the Falters. Able to keep the dominant position and now go up by about 40 points here in the end, all said and done. But it will be the rotation currently on the side of London, but Tony D can screw that all up. Gonna miss that one member, but it might help him find the second. He's gonna find that kill, go right back into the spawn and try and get these spawns back for him. He's going hard in this one. That's a big kill on Anthony. He's not gonna find it. All these kills are in front of London right now, but the break is in for the Falters. They're able to find these kills. They can probably recover, but it doesn't seem to be going that way. The Falters are holding this down right now. Another shot comes in. They're going to find that. Everybody's relentless on their push for this hill, trying to get that back spawn, but it is the Falters that got it right now.
As it's 56-23 in favor of the Toronto Falters right now. Now, Dr. MWIII got taken off the hill. Tony D trying to keep anything red off the hill. Oh, man, Tony D gets mowed down. Fluffy trying to do... Fluffy making that MCW talk, switching over to Renetti, owning that hill right now, 60-32 in favor of Toronto, as Anthony working his way around, getting the rotation in on that P4, or, sorry, not the P4, we're already at P4, duh. Fried, trying to work his way through the bar. While you're at it, pour me one. Gets one out of the middle. Now Fluffy, set up, trophy, in the... Dr. MWIII trying to make her way around to it, 84-32 in favor of the Toronto Falters.
As we head over to the new pool hill that is just outside of the pool, of course. No more, or at least as much swimming as he's going to do a bit there. At least his body is. And Anthony's going to find that one and find this kill on the outside Belka as well. Stun's going to come out onto Fluffy now. Fluffy's got to make this same push, which didn't work out for the last guy very well, and it won't work out for him. As 2 more kills coming for London. The 5 streak going to look to get that 6th and get that cruise, but Tony D finding a big kill. 22 seconds left to go. If they're able to find all this time, it will put them in a position where they're only down around 20, and they have been, all the kills in the feed have been going their way, so they have got that cruise secured, and a lot of this time, maybe the momentum's switching a little bit.
Maybe Anthony does have a cruise in his back pocket. Now Fluffy working his way around. Oh, gets taken down out of the office. Robotic. No, man, tried to get some high ground, but it didn't work. Nightfall on the stairs. Oh, man, gets knocked off the stairs. Holy cow. Anthony seeing the window open. Sights in. Oh, man, coming in the door, gets mowed down. Robotic. Was a contest on that hill. Here we go. 95-60 in favor of the Falters. Robotic in a 1v1 gets taken down. Tony D on the hill for Toronto right now. It's Anthony. He's one coming through. Now Fluffy. Oh, man. Fluffy gets traded out real quick. Robotic already looks like he was almost set up on that P1. Now Fried doing just that, but got Fried real quick right there. Tony D getting the scrap time for the hill for Toronto as we get ready to go into a fresh set of rotations. 123-61 in favor of the Toronto Falters. Fluffy already set up on that P1 hill.
Yeah, that was a huge P5 out of the Falters, able to lock that down and get their lead back to that 60-point mark. They've looked great in this deciding Game 4. They need this to keep their Chumps lives, or their Chumps hopes alive, sorry. As Robotic now looking for this break. They're finding these kills on the outside. Dr. MWIII with another great kill. Trades have been coming through, but a lot more often for the Falters in this map as opposed to map 1 and map 3. So we love to see that from them stepping it up, but London is not going anywhere as they're going to find this inside track and get a lot of these kills. This time will be going the way for them right now. Double kill for Fry. He's going to get them to line up for him. This kill on the U player will be massive if they pick him up. Chomp going to find that one onto Fry. So maybe an opening if you are the Falters to secure this last 20 seconds. As they brought this lead back. I mean, London in the hill has gotten themselves into 60 again, but it just seems like the Falters have hit another gear. I mean, they're on that do or die back against the wall, Coffee. They got to find it.
They do. That they do is Chomp. Oh, man, he gets one of his own. 149-83 in favor of Toronto. Nightfall taking a back flank around to that P2 side as P2 kicks off, but Toronto on the hill. Tony D coming through the... Oh, man, Anthony Cruz, kaboom, doesn't connect. Man, that was a sneaky one as Tony D works his way through that P2 hill, tosses the Simtex, doesn't connect. Yes, it does, but somebody had battle-hardened Nightfall already set down on the hill. 152-99 in favor of the Falters. Tony D gets taken off the hill. There we go, trophy. and we have nothing but red on the hill right now. Fluffy trying to do some cleaning up. Not very successful. 153, 105 in favor of Toronto. Fluffy doing the Lord's work. They're getting taken down. Anthony at 23 and 16 right now. And then here we go. Dr. Anita B. Eaton at 24 and 13, making her way over to the P3 hill as we get ready to rotate. Tony D going to go ahead and get the rest of the scrap time. 168, 105 in favor of Toronto.
Yeah, the Royal Cheese are closing in, though. They've been chasing this whole game, but not looking to do much longer as Chomp trying to hold this back spawn. He's going to get taken down by Anthony. 171 to 111. These Falter team not wanting to go away. They're playing with a different ambition. They're up, 60 right now. Not a joke of a score. 70, I should say, as Chomp and the guys trying to get this time again. See London just kind of filtering in, unable to find success, though, as these kills coming from the inside. Robotic going to try and challenge with the rival. Not going to go that way. Dr. Anita's killing everything, including his teammate. 26 and 14 is no joke. It's almost a 2 KD for the guy, so 20 seconds, or for the girl, whatever Dr. Anita be eating, I'm serving it. So 200 to 111. 12 seconds left to go on this hill. Looks like Anthony's going to claim that for himself. Nope, that'll be Dr. Anita behind him, finds that. Short rotation over. Do or die time for the London Royale with Cheese if they're going to close this series out here.
209, 112 in favor of Toronto Falters as this P4 hill kicks off. Chomp at the bar. Why didn't you pour me a drink while you were there? Anthony working his way around. Gives a couple love taps. That's about it. As we see Robotic holding down that P4 hill. Fried working his way around. Gets taken down. 209, 127 in favor of Toronto. London is trying to catch up. London in do or die right now. Toronto is just trying to force a map 5. 215, 128 in favor of the Falters. Dr. Anita B. Eaton at poolside. Keeping an eye. Making sure nobody comes into the tiki bar unless they have a proper ID. 227, 128 in favor of the Falters. Fried working his way around. Going to go ahead, get set up on P5 as we get ready to finish this one off. 238, 128 in favor of Toronto.
Yeah, Falters have simply been at another gear this whole map long. I mean, it's led by their leader in Dr. Anita B. Eaton, but only 12 more seconds to end this off, and you got to think they'll be able to find it somewhere. I mean, the hold is in for the Royal with Cheese right now. Anita finds an opening kill. If you've seen this before, Fry gonna try and find that one. Will do so. Anthony will find another. Playing going on inside this building, but time being counted by the Falters. Gotta go. It's gonna go. Tony D finds the first. Tony D finds the second. Can Tony D get one more to ice this? No, he's not going to. Robotics in. All these purple arrows are out shooting from outside to try and get inside, but this is gonna be a tough break, but I think they want to make it. Only 4 seconds are needed. Nades are gonna come in. Team kill too, but Doctor's the only thing that matters. 2 more seconds, and that will be it. The Falters are sending us to a game 5.
Yes, hopefully we will see our favorite number here soon, Q. 511.
Oh boy. Hoping so. I mean, I didn't know if we were going to get to a game 5, obviously, after that emphatic game 3 from the Royal.
Rio, search and destroy London Royale with Cheese, Toronto Falters. Game 5. Dr. Anita B. Eaton drawing the first blood. And, oh man, all that's left. It's down to a 2v2. That quick. And the time it took me to say all that. Fluffy knocks one down. Anthony is all that's left right now for London Royale on this opening offensive salvo on a Rio search and destroy. Anthony got to figure something out real quick. Got to figure out where everybody's at and work that long flanker along the A if that's where he's going. Oh, but he gets taken down. Toronto take the round. 1-0.
Yeah, that quick little wrap by Fried ended up being pretty profitable, even the odds, as it looked pretty dire for a minute, but Fried found 2, evened it up, and then just quick trade came in, and Falters worked those numbers, as we've seen time and time again. I mean, that last search and destroy, there's a lot of 2v2s, a lot of 1v1s, just kind of down to the numbers, and it seems like the Falters have been a little bit more comfortable, and as we were kind of saying now, it's after the map 3, it looked like the momentum was all in the way of their Cheese, and thought they'd probably dominate the next respawn. They didn't, so now it's the Falters with all the momentum, finding this first round, looking like they want to hit an aggressive A hit. Mind you, they're doing kind of a 2-2 split right now. Maybe the smoke's a bit of a fake, as they are going to double back this way towards the bridge. The Falters always have a game plan. See if Robotic can get one. He's not going to. The play call is good. Anita is going to make first blood happen.
As Fried from, looks like over at P3, not able to get anything. Nade going off right in front of Fluffy. Fluffy making his way through the P3. Sees one. Finally sees the one at the window. The bomb is still up, and it's a 4-on-1. Anthony is all that's left on the bridge. Toronto 2, London nothing.
Yeah, just a great play call out of the Falters. Sorry, as they do that little fake smoke, able to set the numbers maybe off if you are the cheese, right? Maybe they make the call like, oh, they're coming my way, coming my way. Robotic gets a little bit more aggressive and then turns and peeks, and he says, there is at least 3, maybe 4 of these players coming at me. So info felt off, and the info went the way of the Falters. Info and the kill. So now up 2-0. If you're the cheese, you're thinking about how this game maybe he's gotten away from you a little bit. Looked really good map 1. Kind of dropped that map 2. Looked really good map 3. And then kind of just have been smacked in the face the other round. So got to be the tiebreaker. 2-2 is the score in the series. And we're in a best of 1 now, ladies and gentlemen. And first blood another time for the Falters. Fluffy finds 2.
Fluffy on a 5 spree right now as Nightfall works his way around. Thinks about being one, but Dr. Anita B. Eaton already on scene, assuming command. Robotic's all that's left. Robotic gets taken down. Toronto's up 3-0.
Yeah, Toronto's stopping for nobody right now. 3-0. Another great game plan over that A side. Fluffy just simply had the defense on lock. Finding those 2 first bloods, just stopping that push in its tracks. Seemed like there was maybe an opportunity for Cheese to find some of these kind of over-aggressive kills on the defense, but there's 2 clean of the execution out of the Falters. All seem to be really on the same page, which again, folks, if I haven't said enough, this is the series you want to be on the same page for, as they're looking at only 3 rounds away from a championship. But I say this, and I know that many Rios and many other maps have gone up 3-0 and have came back all the way. So still a lot of work to be done. The smoke's out to the A bomb. They're going to get pushing onto this. Tony D's going to see if he can get his way up here. Doesn't see anything. He's going to start putting this down. Push going to come out. Doctor's going to find that on a Nightfall. It's a first blood for the Falters, and the site's theirs.
Bombs planted at A. Fluffy 1 away from a cruise missile as Fried works his way up towards the back of P2. Fluffy gets a few headshots in, just some love taps. Is he going to be able to get it? Yes, he's got a cruise in his back pocket. Anthony, all that's left right now for the London Royale with Cheese with 22 seconds left, gets mowed down. Toronto 4, London nothing.
Yeah, just looking like an unstoppable beast. Obviously feeling very good after that hard point. And maybe Rio, I don't know how the map veto and stuff went, whose map this is, but I mean, just from what we're seeing after the veto selection and who's showing up to play, yeah, this map is the Falters right now. It's 4-0, and it's been pretty convincing of a 4-0, as those scoreboards aren't exactly correct at the top, but they might as well be, because it's the only one that is correct is the 4-0 one. So got to see a little bit more out of the Cheese if they want any chance at this championship.
Exactly. Looking from Nightfall's point of view right now, Anthony's the bomb carrier. Nightfall gets a few love taps, and he just gets on out of there. But, oh, man, Anthony on that B side, starting to plant, does draw the first, though he doesn't draw first blood, but he does get a kill. But the bomb is down over on that A side. It is a 3v2. Nightfall at the corner of P1, working his way over to P3 and around. That was the stun that just went off. Fried. Oh, man. Fried does a little taken down. So here we go. Nightfall coming up the stairs. Oh, Nightfall gets taken out at the stairs for between 1 and 3. Fried has to reevaluate some things. And Chomp is all that's left for the Toronto Falters. Here we go. It's a TDM right now. The bomb is down, not planted. 29 seconds left. It's not a team deathmatch. Cat and mouse. Is he going to get him? 1, 2. Fried is looking for you.
Oh, he's found him. He's found him, Coffee. He's chasing, but the other man found him too.
No!
Chump's gonna find it.
Holy cow. 5-0 Toronto.
Just when you need it to happen. Like, I mean, in that map too, we had a bunch of 1v1s, like I said, a bunch of 2v2s. hasn't been the case in this one so far, and nothing has changed. So the Falters still got the ice. I mean, that was a critical 1v1. You got to think 4-1, give you a chance 5-0, and it's just gotta think the Falters find one more of these, if not this one right now. But boy, would this be a championship to remember, Coffee, if we did get our game 5, round 11. If this was the start to our game 5.
I mean, I would love to see a 5-11. That's my favorite number. Hint, hint, London. Tony D working his way around as the bomb carrier right now. And Dr. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Fluffy. Bringing in the crews, getting the information. Kaboom! Connects with one. Now Tony D taking a step back, taking a breath. Like, okay, what are we going to do? Nightfall. Oh, man. Nightfall gets a few love taps. Robotic. All that's left right now for the London Royale and Cheese. It is a 1v3 chomp with the cruise. Kaboom! Gets him. Toronto, take the map. And Toronto are your bronze North Spring champions.
No other way I'd want to do it, Coffee. The walk-off kaboom, as we're going to see one more time. Chomp using the Predator tablet to do it to him.